Here is a video to answer the questions I get from people asking how I faded my dark spot to minimum. The question prompts this video. This is a basic formulation for a dark spot cleanser with gentle and effective active ingredients. This formulation is designed for most skin types, so do a patch test if you don't know your skin type. Hello beautiful people, how are you all doing? Beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon and beautiful evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. In today's video, I've said what today's video is all about, even from the caption. Okay, so put your eye on the screen by the left hand corner, the top left hand corner. That is where I'll be dropping the ingredients. You also see it in the description box and also towards the end of this video. So these are the ingredients I'm going to use, and I'll be explaining in details why I use each ingredient I've used here. Okay, so this is my water. Please use a distilled water. If you can't get a distilled water, please go to any organic shop around you and buy a distilled water, or you buy a hydrosol. Okay, now one thing is this particular formulation, this exercise here, it's not for sale. If you want to start this as a business, please, I don't think you should use this one for your business, because there are things I was supposed to use here which I didn't have. Okay, which made this particular video to be a DIY. Okay, now in my water I've you can add your preservative to your water, or you add towards the end depending on the type of preservative you are using. If you are using a powder preservative, please dissolve it in your distilled water. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate two things here, just like I did in the toner, dark spot toner I made with Kojic dip. Now I have added my xanthan gum to my water. Okay, if you are using xanthan gum as a thickener or as a stabilizer, okay, you need to heat up your water to 70 to 75 degrees Celsius before you can add your xanthan gum. Then you stir very well to avoid lump, or you dissolve your xanthan gum in a little amount of glycerin before adding it to your water. Okay, this way it's going to help, like your formulation, the product, it's not going to have lumps, and you won't take time, you won't wait for a long time before you can start seeing the incorporation. Do you understand? Now this is what is happening here. The xanthan gum is not dissolving. Okay, I took it out of the scale, I tested, it didn't dissolve, so I had to go put it over a boiling water. Okay, a water I am boiling, I put it into the a boiling water, and I heated it to 70 to 75 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these are the mistakes that most people make whenever they are producing a skincare product that has to do with like that includes xanthan gum or thickener. Okay, know the right solvent to use to dissolve your thickener or your stabilizer. You don't just take thickener or stabilizer and add into water. Some thickeners are best dissolved with either carrier oil, solvent, or you understand. Okay, so this is it. I'm stirring it. It took me a while before I could dissolve the xanthan gum into the water. Okay, which is not supposed to be so. That is why I always advise everybody to learn formulation, even if you don't want to use product to sell. For instance, I have never bought any skincare ingredient, any skincare product for the past 8 years. Even for my kids, my newborn babies, I made everything myself. Okay, so you should know what you are doing, but if you don't know, just ask questions in the comment section. I will guide you. Okay, now this is the second demonstration I want to make. Now remember, my xanthan gum is 4 grams in total. I used 2 grams to add I dissolved 2 grams in ordinary water, which did not dissolve. Now this is the remaining 2 grams, which I'm adding my glycerin into it. I'm using 16 grams of glycerin. Okay, so to show you and to tell you that the best way to dissolve your xanthan gum is using a little amount or moderate amount of vegetable glycerin. Okay, can you see that it's already dissolved? Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to allow it to to hydrate a bit. It's not going to hydrate completely, but for it to hydrate a bit. So I will keep it for like 2 minutes. Okay, I will stir it, also stir the one that I've added into the water. The first xanthan gum I dissolved. All right, so I'll stir it, allow it to sit for 2 minutes, then before adding it into the water. So this is what you're supposed to do initially. Take your xanthan gum, dissolve it in little amounts of glycerin or the total glycerin you are using for this production. Dissolve your xanthan gum in the glycerin, then you make sure that it dissolves very well before you add it into your water. Okay, before you add it in, that is what you're supposed to do if you are using xanthan gum as a thickener here. I'll wait for 2 minutes, then I will pour it into the water. Okay, so this is me pouring it into the water. Can you see how that it has hydrated a bit? Is now thicker. It is now thicker than when I first put it in the glycerin. Can you see it? Okay, so I'm going to pour it into the water. Please, if you have watched this video to this very point, that shows this is the kind of video you are interested in watching. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button so that anytime a video drops here, you will be the first to know. And please don't forget to share if you found this interesting and educative. Try and share the video to people so that they will get to learn also like you. Okay, so this is me adding the xanthan gum and the glycerin into the water. Okay, remember I said that is what you should do, that is how you should do it. All right, but if you know you have the time, you have the time to wait for the xanthan gum to dissolve in warm water, the heated water, fine. Okay, so I've added my xanthan gum, which is my thickener, and for desired consistency you can even increase the quantity of your xanthan gum if you want this cleanser to be very thick. Okay, I don't want mine to be thick, I want it to be watery. Then not that watery, but my glycerin is, I use it as a moisturizer. It moisturizes the skin. So the next ingredient I'm going to add is my niacinamide, that is B3. B3 helps to brighten the skin and reduce hyperpigmentation. Did you hear what I just said now? It helps to brighten the skin and reduce hyperpigmentation. In that way, therefore it helps to brighten your dark spot, and also if you have a pigmentation, it will help to minimize it. So this work two ways. Okay, the next ingredient is my alpha arbutin. Alpha arbutin helps to inhibit melanin production. Melanin is just like dark skin. You've heard the word melanin skin. Okay, melanin, just that, like dark people. So if a dark person keep using alpha arbutin, the person will keep getting lighter in her skin or his skin shade. Okay, that is what alpha arbutin does. Then the next ingredient is my kojic. Okay, kojic helps to reduce dark spots. It helps to reduce it to the to the lowest minimum. So but if you are using kojic acid, you should know the quantity you are using depending on your skin shade. So this quantity I used here is just okay, is the appropriate quantity to be used. All right, so if you are having like pimples, acne, you should also add salicylic acid. Reduce your water quantity by 1%, 0.5 to 1%, and you add your salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, it helps to unclog pores. What and pimple is clogged pores. Okay, on some people's skin. So salicylic acid helps to exfoliate and unclog the pores, but I'm not adding it here because I don't have acne, I don't have clogged pores. What I have is just dark spots, and just to help pop my face, that's why I'm making this. All right, so the other ingredients I've used is I'm supposed to use aloe vera gel, but in the toner I use aloe vera gel, so I decided to use cucumber gel here. It helps to soothe and hydrate the skin. And my surfactant, which is cocomidopropyl, which is the only surfactant I've used here. It's a mild surfactant for cleansing. So if you want a mild, like I said initially, that is a basic formulation for dark spots with a mild cleansing property. Okay, so that is it. And the rest of the ingredients, I've listed it on the screen here. I've added my vitamin C. Vitamin C is an option ingredient here. Okay, vitamin C is an option ingredient here. So when you're getting your vitamin C, don't go and buy vitamin C from the pharmacy, the one they leak, the white and pink one. No, just go to a cosmetic store or any organic store, tell them to give you ascorbyl glucoside. Ascorbic glucoside, that is the water soluble vitamin C. It helps to enhance and brighten the skin. It's enhance brightening effects of your skin, of the dark spots. Okay, so and the essential oil, you can use any essential oil you try, depending on what you are targeting on your skin. There are so many essential oil which each meant for specific skin conditions. Okay, so you can use tea tree or lavender, but here I used tea tree or lavender. Okay, so you can use a pen and a paper to write out the ingredients and you follow the steps here. Okay, I like explaining in details what I have done or what I'm doing in my video so that you get to understand. It may not like go along with the mixing sometimes. I mean, my words, the things I say in my videos may not go along with my mixing, my adding of ingredients sometimes, but if you listen to the things I say, you also get to learn a lot. Okay, apart from just giving you recipe, just type it on the screen. Okay, so that is that. Okay, and now this is me adding my essential oil. I use tea tree oil. I use tea tree oil for fragrance, and it's also a mild antibacterial. Okay, but it's optional. Okay, but I know that it's safe for the skin. All right, so that is it for all the ingredients I've used. Now remember, I checked my pH. You saw when I checked my pH and it was 4.4, sorry, 4.5, either 4 or 4.5. So I had to increase the pH to 5 to 5.5. All right, so that is it in this video. This is me trying to demonstrate how I use it. I'm going to post another video on how I use this, because I don't want this video to be that long. I don't like my video being too long, highest 12 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to post another video just few minutes after posting this one on how I use this cleanser on my face, and also the toner I posted sometime. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for coming back. New subscribers, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Leave your comment in the comment section. I will respond to you. If there's any question you have, drop it in the comment section. I will surely see you in my next video. Remember, always be safe wherever you are. Thanks and bye for now.